Hi, my name is Ashton, and I wanted to take a minute to talk a little bit about why I chose to invest in one on one coaching with Jaden and this amazing group of ladies, and just kind of share a little bit about my experience with the process so far. I decided to go ahead and invest in coaching and one on one macro support, nutrition support. Mostly after I had my son. I had tried a lot of other things in the past that kind of sort of had worked, and I was semi happy with where my weight was, and kind of just thought that I would be able to get it back down immediately after having my baby, and figured out very quickly that that was not going to be the case. So I needed some help and some guidance and support with the process because anything that I had kind of tried previously wasn't working. And through coaching and through this process with Jaden, I kind of figured out why it wasn't working. So, some things that I had tried in the past were all of the things that you would normally try when you're trying to lose weight, right? An almost extreme calorie deficit, lots of high intense cardio, not a ton of weightlifting because I was afraid of getting bulky. I tried supplements, I tried shakes, I tried just about anything that you could think of. Like I said, that had worked in the past, but wasn't working anymore. And unfortunately, I was one of those people that kind of bought into some of the gimmicky stuff that you sometimes see when it comes to certain products and powders and shakes and all of that stuff. But it didn't work. So I needed somebody to show me how to properly fuel my body and how to properly take care of my health. And my goal when starting this whole process was really just to lose weight. But now I would say that my goals kind of veer a little bit further from losing weight and are more about getting healthy and finding out what's best for my body and what's going to be sustainable and make me feel strong and energized and healthy, not just for me, but for my kids and my family as well. Um, some wins that I've had with this program, there have been quite a few of them actually, but the biggest win has probably been, I'm going to go with two. My overall holistic health, like gut health and hormone balances, thyroid health, things like that, because I'm eating what I need to eat and fueling my body properly to be able to balance those things. But another big one, and I will say that this is probably even bigger than that, is the mental health wins that I've had since starting this program. I was the girl where the scale dictated everything. And if I went above a certain number, I would completely fall apart. And with this program, I have learned that I'm so much more than just a number. How I look and how I feel is important, yes, but my value, my self worth, my beauty, my everything is not determined by a number on the scale. It's determined by just about everything else other than that. And so I will say that those are probably my two biggest wins on top of all of the other stuff like figuring out how to eat, figuring out how to balance time management, workouts, what actually works for me and my body. It's the holistic health and the mental piece that are probably my actual biggest wins. Now, when I first started this process, I was terrified. It was a big investment, and my immediate thought was, well, what if it doesn't work? And what if I don't learn enough to be able to do this on my own? Am I going to have to consistently stay with a coach? Am I going to have to consistently do all of this for the rest of my life if I want to be able to maintain? And the biggest thing with Jaden and this wonderful group of coaches is that they teach you exactly what you need to do to be independent when you're done with your program. They are there for you for support no matter what, and they are there even after you finished a program with them. And that is very rare to find with coaches because these ladies and Jaden are not about the money, they are about their clients. So even though it is an investment, they know this and make sure to take the time to properly educate you, provide you with resources and everything else so that all of those fears that you have really go away. And whether you realize it at the time or not, you're learning as you go and you're given the tools to be able to kind of build those things as well, which makes you more successful when you're done, right? They set you up for success, and that is huge. I would tell somebody interested in a program like this, do it, especially with this group of coaches, especially with Jaden, Ashley, Lauren, and everyone else. Do it. You are worth the time. You are worth the investment. And yes, it is an investment, but so is your health for the rest of your life. And if you truly trust the process and fully trust your coaches and go with what they tell you to do and invest in yourself and invest in your health and your well-being, it's going to pay out in dividends and it's going to be well worth it. Take the jump. make the leap, do whatever it is that you need to do to try to make this happen, because it will change your life.